Make some more noise for Alyssa, too. That was so fucking funny. God damn. I always love in stand-up where it's like, oh, you're my best friend. Handshake. What am I doing? Hug, hug, hug. We're people. We're people. We're people. Oh, man. It is good to be here. It's good to be out doing shows again. I did not go home for Christmas. Anyone go home to see the families for Christmas? Yeah, a couple people did. This is my last year that I was like, hey, it's a pandemic, and I didn't go home, which meant that I got to watch my family over FaceTime open 6 bidets because I just chose violence. I was like, let's make it real weird. My dad's never looked at his butthole. I'm gonna make him really think about it because he's got to. I'm worried about the man because we've all come up with a lot of coping mechanisms over the last couple of years. Things have been hard. And during lockdown, my dad, some of you might know this, my dad, he started drinking 3 to 4 gallons of milk a week. Yeah. Has anybody here bought milk with a handle since, like, Obama? You know what I mean? Unless you have a growing boy at home, it's the only reason to have milk. That's like a briefcase full of titty juice. It makes no sense. Disgusting. This is how I find out, too. I go into my dad's house, and I walk to the fridge. I'm like, it's been a rough time. I haven't seen you for a while. Let's see what the emotions taste like. Open my dad's fridge, 5 gallons of milk. I said, no, don't want to think about it. I don't know what this is. And then I went to my dad's second fridge. You know the one. The boomer fridge they all have in the garage. The audacity of these people, we can't afford one home, they have 2 refrigerators. Open my dad's second fridge, an additional 4 gallons of milk. My dad lives alone. It was a horror movie. My dad lives alone. He had 9 gallons of milk in his house. Disgusting. 4 gallons of milk a week is 16 gallons of milk a month, which means my dad drinks a Subaru worth of milk every month. There are 12 months in a year. My dad drinks a softball team worth of milk every year. So disgusting. My dad drinks so much milk that now I'm a quarter Italian and 50% 2%. Thank you. Just a little math joke to close out that disgusting fact about my family. The last time I was home, too, I did something for myself because I'm trying to, take care of myself more as we're getting older. We all survived a plague. We deserve to treat ourselves nicely right now. And the last time I was home, is the bed that everybody here sleeps in your childhood home, is it the worst bed in your life? I don't know why that bed's so bad. For whatever reason, I think it's because they want us to leave. That's what's going on. They're like, if we have a nice bed, they're just gonna stay. Let's just make it bad. But this time, I went home a couple months ago, and I told myself, Brandie, you're almost 40. You've been taking care of yourself. You survived a plague. How about you buy yourself some memory foam, bitch? Let's do this. So I took my dad and I to Target. He's walking around arms crossed. This is how averse to change this man is. He's just like, what is this, a second mattress? I was like, no, it's memory foam. It's not rocket science. It's just to make things a little bit nicer. Put it down on the bed. He wouldn't even sit on it. He was like, I don't know why you need that. The mattress is fine. I was like, just try it. Wouldn't even sit on it. So I've been after him for months to try it out. And then 3 weeks ago, my dad calls me and he goes, Brandie, whispers. He lives alone. I think he doesn't want his milk to hear what he's about to say to me. He just goes, Brandie, I took a nap in your room. It was wonderful. And I think that means this year, we all need to buy our parents some memory foam. Because I think the reason they're all okay with us destroying the planet is that they've just been raw dogging springs since Jimmy Carter. All of their backs are so fucked, and they're just like, I don't care, burn it all to the ground. Oh my God. It all hurts so much. I think the other reason my dad didn't want to take a nap in that room is I was a teenage girl in that room, and teenage girls are inherently creepy. We all are. Teenage boys are creepy too, but teenage boys are it's a much more straightforward creep with a teenage boy. Every teenage boy has 2 posters in their room. They have the thing they would jack off to and the thing they want to be. That's it. They got Cindy Crawford and Tom Petty. That's what it is. It's those 2 things. It's just I fucking love you, I am you, I love you, I am you. That's what they're doing. Teenage girls, though, every teenage girl's room, it looks like you're just a weird little horny detective, just trying to solve a murder just on your wall, all over the place. There's just little facts and things coming out of magazines all over the place. And you're just like, I don't know, where was JTT on 9/11? I need to know. Does Zachary Ty Bryan melt steel beams? I want to know. What did Ryder Strong know and when did he know it? I had a picture of an Oscar that I cut out of a Vanity Fair magazine, and on the wall around it, I wrote Jim Carrey's Oscar, trying to like will him an Oscar. Like little boys are like, they're jacking off in the room, but little girls are like summoning a personality. Just like, this is who I am, gaze upon it. I get my dad not wanting to sleep in that room. He's like, I don't know what happens in there. It's really weird. It's like a weird, there's a period in witch stuff, I don't know. Lots of little boys and penis haircuts, I don't know what's happening. Makes no sense. I don't know. I am kind of a spooky person a little bit. I have a 12-foot skeleton that I love very much. I'm also a socialist, and like this last year, those things really crossed for me because I went to the worst haunted house that I've ever been to, and I realized I think we need to nationalize haunted houses because I do not want a minimum wage werewolf coming at me. I want a werewolf that the state is paying for their healthcare coming at me. That's what I want. I want a fucking vampire with a 401k scaring the shit out of me from around a corner. I want like a mummy that knows that its family is gonna be taken care of with like a pension plan that is actually gonna be paid out. That's what I want to happen. I mean, cause like that's all I want. And that, you know, I don't really have a joke about that, but I am yelling about it a lot on stage. Thank you. Is that the 1 minute? Yeah. Great, awesome. I want to make sure I just didn't miss it. I do have a 12-foot skeleton. Talk about it a lot. He's been up for 2 years. I love it. The most beautiful part about the 12-foot skeleton is it has brought the 12-foot skeleton like Facebook community to me. I love it so much. People there are insane. People from all over the world. We're all united by our love of 12-foot skeletons. Like my skeleton, when I got it, it like had 2 left arms, and I met a guy in rural Minneapolis that had like 2 right arms, and we just mailed skeleton arms across the country to each other. And it was beautiful for a moment. But the best part about 12-foot skeleton that I'm seeing is that like a lot of people have been leaving them up because they just love them so much. We've been daring each other to keep them up. And over the last like year and a half, we've been watching all these like Midwest Karens just slowly get radicalized. Because their HOAs are trying to get them to take their skeletons down. And these are women that like have never heard no in their life, and they are just like outside of Sprouts with petitions, just like, please, I need you to sign this so I can keep my skeleton up. There's a video of a woman at a city council just like, how dare my HOA, this unelected group of motherfuckers, tell me what to do with my body? And you're like, oh my God, you're so close to getting it. You're so close. You're so close. And it's given me more faith than most stuff. I'm Brandie. Thank you. Give me a round of applause. I'll take it. Your next comic coming to the stage, she's absolutely amazing. She's visiting us from New York.